Okay, so we're live. You'll see that the people, we can see how many people are connected. So we'll just wait until people start connecting.
Okay.
But I always say, hi, everyone. Hi, Ricardo. Hi, Ivana. How are you?
Hi,
Hey,
Susanna. It's been a while.
It's been
It's
so
been a while.
long.
Like last time we talked about you were getting married.
Yes. And I got married, and yeah, it's been a nice time so far. How are
well,
you guys?
congratulations.
Oh,
Congratulations. Yes. Well,
thank you.
she's asking me to marry her, but I'm saying no yet.
Oh,
We're not ready.
what?
We're not ready. So
That's
we'll wait.
actually opposite.
Shut up.
Don't believe him.
Nah, nah. Not
You
gonna
guys
happen that
really
way.
should. Well,
Let's
when
see.
the
We still have a lot to. Sorry.
when the time's right, it'll happen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Like 20 years.
whenever.
How long have you guys known each
Oh
other?
god. 1 year and a half.
Yeah, 1 year and a half. A little
Yeah.
bit before pandemic.
The
Yeah.
pandemic. Oh, you guys are a pandemic.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
Couple.
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, we're right now. We're exactly in the same place we met a year and a half ago.
Oh,
In
amazing.
at this place. Yeah. It's
It's nice to
Yeah,
be
it's a
back.
hostel. Yeah, where I used to volunteer, and we met in this bar here.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Well, we have some people connected, so let me introduce you guys. So, hi, everyone who's joining us. We're here with Ricardo and Ivana, a power duo that has been collaborating with traveling and living in Peru for quite some time. Ricardo is a chef, and he's done a lot of live and recorded virtual experiences with us. And Ivana is multi talented travel blogger,
Yes.
photographer, videographer, I'm sure. And she's been also collaborating with articles on our site. And they're just, a traveling duo, all around Peru. Right now, they're in Cusco, and you guys are going to Arequipa soon, right?
Yes. That you missed something. She's also a bartender. She's also a
Oh
planner.
my
She's also a
God,
graphic
nice.
designer. She's an assistant, cooking assistant. So
So I
yeah,
was
we're right now.
Everything what
multi-talented.
comes.
So
Nice.
yeah, you're right. We're now in Cusco, and we arrived here like over a month ago, and I knew this was gonna happen. I was a bit not scared, not like every time I come to Cusco, like visiting, I end up living here. So we were passing by. We were gonna stay 10 days, right? We were
We're gonna
working.
stay like around week or
We
so,
came.
plus Machu Picchu.
The idea was because a client asked us to come here and make some videos, some 360 videos of Cusco, Machu Picchu, many places. So we were coming for like a week, maybe 10 days, but then things happen. Then many other I don't know clients reach out, and I can't let the chance to have some work around here again. Plus, I really miss the city. But to get here was an adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was an adventure.
From
It
Lima
took
or
us like from Lima.
yeah.
It
We
took us like 2 weeks or so,
almost 3 weeks to get here.
almost 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we came driving. So that the advantage of driving here is that we could plan everything we wanted. Like we were about to we went to camp in this what's the oasis?
Moron,
Moron. Yeah,
Moron.
not
I don't want
Moron.
to. Yeah,
No,
I
no,
don't want
no.
to
It's
say
Moron.
Moron.
It's Moron. It's Moron, please. So it's before Huacachina in Pisco, and it was empty. It was just the two of us there camping, and then waking up eating canned tuna and crackers.
It's like waking up on this desert in the middle of nowhere,
Yes,
and we
yes,
thought that in the morning we were gonna have a nice view on lagoon, but actually it
yeah.
was so foggy, so cloudy, we didn't see anything.
Oh my
It
God, how
was.
was driving? Was it a little like scary or?
It was a bit scary for me, but I tried to pretend I wasn't because she would laugh. So
Yeah.
we just left the car on that side. We went, walk a little bit with the tent and everything, and then yeah, it ended up being really nice. We stayed until 11 a.m. and it got quite sunny. We could see the lagoon. It was very nice. Then after
Did,
that, we went. We also wrote an article of Takama.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
That's
what I was gonna say. Did you guys record the whole, driving to Cusco experience?
yeah, we've been because we did stops like Kama, Huacachina. In Huacachina, we tried to camp too, but it was quite too risky. So we just actually spent many hours up in the highest dune, like until
Yeah.
9 p.m. or
Yeah, we
so.
climbed up on that dune that has like really nice view on Wakachina. We started during the sunset, and we ended up there like when
With the
it was already
moonlight.
dark. We had a tripod, the camera, so I was taking some photos, but it was super cold because it was so windy.
Right.
It was crazy. It was like strong wind over
Yeah.
there up.
But you know what? After that, it happened to, for me, it's been one of the highlights of this trip so far. So far, which is going to these places of Kawachi, Chauchilla, in
Uh-huh.
Nazca, because we
Okay.
had the chance to like just park the car around there and spend all night taking photos and videos of the
Oh my
pyramids, the Milky Way over there, talking with this guardian, and this guy that 33, 35 years ago, he was helping the archaeologists there actually. So it was very nice to hear from him many different stories and get to know, and then
that's
camping
amazing.
at the beach, cooking there.
Cooking in the front of pyramids, right?
Yeah,
Like
cooking
having
the front of
breakfast
pyramids.
there.
That
It was
was
really
that's the
nice.
That's
best.
cool. And do you think you did like that was possible because of the pandemic or
Well, honestly, my opinion is like because of pandemic, as not many people at the beginning. I'm talking about like a couple of months ago were more afraid of traveling.
yeah.
We had almost everything for ourselves. Like we
Yeah.
went to Machu Picchu, it was almost empty. Now there's more people going, and these pyramids, it was no one there. Every place we've been visiting is being quite empty, which now is not that much because I think people are realizing now that it's safe, depending on the place. If they follow the protocols and the safety protocols, they're going to be fine. There's not much to worry about.
Right.
So I think now people are noticing it that much. But before, I'm glad that not many people were traveling because we had almost everything for ourselves.
And
Right?
we
Right.
also went to places that are not that touristic. For
Hmm.
example, also those
Right.
Kawachi pyramids,
Yeah.
they're not that touristic.
Or Chauchilla
Yeah.
Cemetery is not that
Nazca,
touristy.
yeah, and Nazca was also not that crowdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd love to
That's good.
share that experience with our readers. So if you guys have photos and stuff, that'd be awesome to share.
Yeah, we have like so I don't know how many terabytes of
Tons of
videos,
photos
photos that we have to figure
and
out,
videos.
and it's impossible because I'm working like 80 hours a week now,
Oh my
and
god.
yeah, so
You guys need to
it's
do like a documentary or something.
yes, yeah, but we will. We have very good material to share, and so if people want to like know about this, you have to stay tuned because very soon, very soon it's gonna
Cool.
it's gonna go out.
Yeah. I'm gonna find your YouTube channel too, so we can share that with the readers. I mean, we've shared so many videos on our website of yours, and like I said, Ricardo's done virtual experiences with us. He's just awesome. We've done live ceviche classes, and we have a couple in
Yeah.
our packet of virtual experiences that we are giving people lifetime access to. We're so excited that some people have already like embraced and watched the videos, and the offer that we have expires today, which is, you guys have lifetime access to 15 that we have now, and all the rest that we're going to add on every month. So I'm going to add the link so you guys can enjoy that and get to know Ricardo more and learn how he makes his lomo saltado. And yeah. So stay tuned for that. But like I said, let's talk a little bit more about your experience as a chef and doing, the work that you do here. But we do have some questions from our travelers who are, like you said, Ricardo. They're coming. Like there are more tourists coming into Peru, and there's more tourism internally too. Peruvians traveling around, and people want to get um, a sense of what the situation is. So tell me, so in Cusco, the curfew is now until midnight, right? How is the situation in Cusco right now?
Okay. Well, you'll say something because
Well, actually, it's like what I noticed that if I compare it before when we spent like a first lockdown here, it
Yeah.
was like
a
ghost
ghost
city,
city. Yeah.
right? So it's like no one, it was super strict. But now, even though it's still like some restrictions, there are a lot of people on the street, like whether it's like locals or also
Mhm.
like tourists are becoming, like are coming more and more.
Right.
And
Every time more, yes. And actually, it was good. The first lockdown, we kind of sneak in the streets and took very nice pictures of empty
Yeah.
plazas, empty squares, everything. Now there's like kind of a lot of people in the streets,
yeah,
actually, a lot.
yeah,
And I'm surprised and I'm very happy because as soon as we
Right.
arrived here, like almost a couple of months ago, it was some people, but not as much. And I was just comparing, and it was very sad to see this city quite empty. Now there's more, the plazas are full, a lot of agencies are working now, restaurants, well, all of them are open.
yeah.
So
It almost looks like before pandemic
yes,
actually.
yes. It was
Just
if it
like,
wasn't for the masks, it wouldn't
yeah,
look
just
like it
people are
wouldn't look
wearing
like pandemic.
masks and
Right.
all this disinfection.
That's so good to hear. I mean, like you said, it was very sad that everything was just, empty and locked up. And now, like, Cusco lives from tourism, right? There's so many people in the industry, and it's just nice that people are feeling safe and feeling like they can visit Cusco, Sacred Valley, Machu Picchu. So slowly but surely, we're getting there, right? That more the tourism is alive and strong.
Yes.
Um, So let's see. We have a couple questions that I'm going to answer for our international travelers. So Karen Johnson is asking if um, the NAAT molecular test will be accepted when people come into Peru. And right now, Peru only accepts the PCR test and the antigen test. But the PCR test can be 72 hours, emitted 72 hours in advance of your flight to Peru. The antigen test now has to be 24 hours in advance of your flight to Peru. So that's changed. But either one of those will work for coming into Peru. And then we have a question from Matthews Lemos, and he's a Brazilian tourist who has a flight booked in August from Lima to Lima and Cusco. And, unfortunately, we still have the restriction on Brazil, South Africa, and India. So
Yeah.
travelers can't come in. Um, all the measures change or are updated every 15 days. So things could change until then, but that really just depends on the situation in those countries, how they're controlling the virus. So we don't know. Up until now, we would suggest that you postpone the trip so that you're able to enter Peru. But obviously, we'll keep you guys updated if the government changes anything. Um,
Yes.
yeah. The good thing is the UK. So we do have another question who was asking about the UK, Julie Poole. And travelers from the UK are now able to enter Peru and without quarantine. So you don't have to quarantine now, anyone traveling to Peru. So that's the good news. So hopefully that, changes for travelers from the other countries. And then Iris and Victor are asking about the curfew times and the situation. And like in Cusco and Lima, curfew has shortened. So now it's from midnight till 4 a.m., which is great for businesses, for you guys going out, like at late night walks. So that's the good thing, that there are no like very extreme level areas in Peru. There's only moderate, high, and very high risk areas. And we have the restrictions on all of those areas in our article that I just posted in the comments. So you guys know exactly, if you're traveling to other parts of Peru, you know what the curfew times are. And then one last question. Travis is asking about the yellow fever vaccine, and that's not required to enter Peru. So you don't need to worry about that.
It's recommended,
Recommended, yeah.
but not
Recommended.
required.
Yes.
Just
And
anywhere you go.
did you ever have it, Ivana?
You?
Sorry.
Did you have the yellow fever vaccine?
Yeah, I did it actually before I arrived to Peru. just in
Okay,
case. That's because
yeah,
just because it's recommended. So
it's
I did.
recommended, especially if you know you go into the Amazon region and those parts of Peru.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I took
yeah.
it 5 years ago also because I was going to the Amazon and then to Colombia.
Oh, okay,
So,
that's good to know.
but I don't know. Never
Even
asked anything
Peruvians
about
are
it.
taking.
Um, so okay, we have one last question. Ooh, someone going to Arequipa. So Lance is flying to
No.
Arequipa this Sunday. Is it this Sunday? Yeah, this Sunday. And if there's going to be issues traveling, and no, because there was a restriction on travel, flight and by road to Arequipa because there were higher numbers, but that's been resolved, and um,
Okay.
travel to Arequipa is back.
Can we recommend a couple of places in Arequipa? I think these places
Yeah,
are must visit.
for sure.
Yes,
Go ahead.
yes, because every time we go, there's something I try to explain her. It was the time we went to visit Tio Darío. That it
Okay.
was like last year there in Arequipa. So it's something magical happened between me and Tio Darío, the
Yeah.
restaurant, because there's especially one dish that is my favorite ever, that I would never change it for anything. It's called takuyaki, which is a taku taku. It's like beans with leftover beans with rice mixed with the sauce, and then with some seafood on top. So what happens to me, like normally when I go to restaurants or when I go to a nice restaurant, yeah, the food is delicious. It's good, but I don't feel that connection like when I go to like a local restaurant or like market. I love markets, you know. So
Right.
something magical happened there with Tio Darío. That is I didn't expect to have that connection with that, especially with that dish. That would just bring me back on time. So many memories, like one bite of that takoyaki. So for
Oh,
us, our favorite restaurant is Tio Darío
And
and
zigzag.
Zigzag for the perfect steaks that we got there. So
oh my God.
definitely the best ones that we've tried
Making
there.
my mouth water. You wrote about Tio Dario for an interview?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I'm
It
gonna
was a
link.
pleasure.
I'm gonna
And
link the
zigzag too, right?
article.
Yes, and Zigzag too. Yes, yeah, it
I'm
was in
gonna
Zigzag
I'm
too.
gonna post the article because you if you say that, like it means like it's really good. So I need to go there next time.
You have to
Definitely.
definitely.
What else? What else what are you guys gonna do in Arequipa now that you're going?
So always we love the market. There's these tamales that we always ended up eating in the
Yeah.
market, filled with
Yeah.
rocoto relleno, with ají de gallina. Rocoto relleno is the best one. You
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with me,
They're
right?
way better than in Cusco, for example, because in Cusco you probably can't find
It's
something like
different. Oh
that.
my god. Okay, I'm having a
Oh,
hard time always explaining her there are different kinds of tamales. You can't compare one to each other, so it's different. But yeah, like the ones in Arequipa are probably the best ones I've tried. And then the Lima, the classic ones in Lima you have on breakfast on Sundays. So
right.
yes,
I didn't know there were tamales with rocoto relleno. That's crazy.
yeah, delicious, very good. Yeah, we made this video right of Arequipa
Yeah.
market.
Yeah,
I
like
think
Uh,
trying food, street food.
we're eating
Yeah.
for a week nonstop.
I'm gonna link that one too, so people can take a look. That's awesome. And you said you're doing a lot of videos. Are you doing more cooking classes, like virtual cooking classes, Ricardo?
Yes, yes, live virtual classes plus tours for some companies like team building activities. So it's quite good actually. Like I'm very glad I'm doing that right now. Like little by little, getting more customers. So we're
Yeah.
planning more trips. Like now that after Lima, well, Ivana needs to know Huaraz and
Oh,
Trujillo, the north a little bit. But then after that, we're thinking of Europe. It will be my first time, so it will
that's
be like
awesome.
one Peruvian in Europe, like just walking with my knives and my sauces in the backpack, ready to cook
Right.
anything in
You
the
need to
street.
do like a traveling Peruvian food truck or
That would be
something.
good. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So some fusion food. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
let's see how it goes.
Yeah, we were just talking about because I'm from Slovakia and it's quite like small country in kind of in the middle of Europe, and I was just saying like we have in capital city we have just I think like one or maximum two restaurants that are
Peruvian.
like Peruvian restaurants. So that's kind of
I'm just
opportunity.
scared because if you've seen this horror film Hostel, everything happens in
I
Bratislava. So
That one and Saw. I remember the movie Saw too. Like those are terrifying.
yeah, I don't know how
That was
weird
horrible.
people are there. But no, no, it's gonna be very nice. We want to go to to Hungary, that is close to Czechia, Germany, Italy, Belgium, Amsterdam. I mean Netherlands if possible too. So things like we have friends there, and I want to really get deep into food, like local food there. So
Right.
it's gonna be interesting.
That's awesome. And Ivana, what brought you to Peru? Was it the volunteer work that you were doing? Or Ricardo? You guys knew each other
No,
before today?
no, no. I'm kidding. She wishes, but
I
no.
mean, destiny. It was destiny.
What brought you to Peru, actually?
um, I think mostly history and traditions, and like seeing people dressed in this like traditional clothes. That's really something like, for me it's really really nice to see something like that, and see communities in the highlands, and it's kind of
Right.
like that, and I don't know, it was just something like, I just told to myself like I'm gonna try it and let's see.
That's cool. Yeah, that happens. I mean, there are a lot of people in Peru that just come because, yeah, the immense cultural like history that Peru has is just
Yeah.
alluring. I mean, people really want to experience everything. And I want to take a moment to say people can experience Peru before they come to Peru, like a little taste of Peru, and it's through our virtual experiences. So I just sent the link for our giveaway that we're doing on Instagram for people to get a lifetime access to all of our experiences. So we have tours of different areas like Pachacamac, Machu Picchu. Oh, we have a little like introductory on ayahuasca from Carlos Tanner, who's the founder of the Ayahuasca Foundation. So if you ever had like the inkling to do ayahuasca, you should really check out this
Wow.
video.
Wow.
Have you ever done it?
No, I'm not really into that. I would be scared.
Yeah,
But there's something about what you're saying. Like this is something I've been telling to everyone. Like these virtual experiences and the online cooking lessons that I offer are for the ones that were planning to come and they couldn't because of pandemic, or the ones that want to travel but they can't because of lack of time or something. And honestly, I just lately found out that there's some people that don't really like traveling. I mean, it's crazy, I can't believe it, but
right.
there's people that don't like, but they like experiencing these things. So there's people that hate airports. They hate waiting to get to a
Yeah,
place. So they
They're scared
can
of flying, right?
I'm afraid
shut
of
up,
flying.
shut up. Don't make fun of it. Okay, that's serious. Okay, okay,
Are you
but and so, but they still want to. Yeah, a little bit. That's why I drive. I prefer that.
okay? We'll keep
But
it
I
a
mean,
secret.
people still want to experience, these things even from home, and they can. There's a chance. Like technology now let us do this, so it's pretty
Exactly.
convenient.
Exactly. And it's a nice like it gets you excited, no? It's for people who are happy at home and want to experience different cultures. That's amazing. It's a nice way to do that. And then it's also like your first real like taste of what's to see. So whoever's thinking of traveling can watch these videos and then gets all hyped up for visiting Peru in real life.
Yes.
um, we have a couple questions on our chat. Uh, so Jonas is asking about the new government taking over, might change things, and we can't predict what if there are going to be big changes, drastic changes. The situation right now in terms of the government, the new government actually coming in is a little shaky. So we'll keep people updated in terms of the change of government and what new protocols would be set in place. Um, in terms of then we have Stuart. So there's no problem coming from the UK. There's no problem coming from the UK. So don't worry, Stuart, you can come. Um, And Joseph, so yeah, it's like I said, it's a little tricky right now in terms of what um who's gonna take over because there's a lot of like legal battles coming in. So
Yeah, I mean, they don't even know who's gonna be like. No one knows. So
a little,
it's very confusing right now.
yeah, it's very confusing. But maybe we'll add an update on that in our travel update too, just so people know like what the situation is politically. Um, Carla, thank you for putting together the virtual experiences. Thank you. She was watching the Lomo Saltado one. Cool. Oh yeah, we can
Oh,
the camera angles. That's a good suggestion. But glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Carla.
thank you. Hope you liked it and you could make it at home. Of course, that's the best way
Yes,
to taste Peru.
a
Far
little
from
taste
Peru.
through. Yeah, we need to do more with you. I really like the live one too that we did with our viewers. We did the pisco sour and ceviche, right? That was
Yes,
fun.
yes, it
We
was
need to
good.
do more. What dishes would you want to do now? Is there something special that you would really want to teach people?
Well, I've been experimenting a little bit with more kinds of risottos, like which is quinoa risotto. So there are
Yum.
infinite kinds that you can make. You can make if you're in Peru or if you have access to Peruvian ingredients, one with yellow pepper paste, which is amazing, or
Right.
one with different kinds of fungos and just cream and different cheeses, giving a bit more Mediterranean, of course, flavor, but with a touch of quinoa that it's incredible. So I think that would be definitely in my list.
Yeah. And
Definitely, yeah.
risotto, it's a you have to know the technique to do it too, right? So that's a nice. Once you know the technique, you can play around with so many.
Yeah, but the thing is, like with this is, if you want to learn, like to make one of this, of course, yeah, of course, to experiment with different ones, you have to like, yeah, kind of know what you're doing, right? But if you want to know one of these, it's not really hard. You just have to follow the steps. You just need to wait for the times, and you just need to love what you're doing. You just need to like cooking. That's it, and nothing's gonna
Right.
go wrong. I think, or you can
Right.
ask her that she loves my food
Yeah.
so much. Like last
Oh,
year, it was three Ivanas like here. It was three chins here. It was triple, and she used to hate ceviche, for example, but now she loves it, especially the
oh
trout
man!
ceviche.
Oh, that's
I mean,
awesome.
here, yeah,
Yeah.
those
Oh
kind
my
of things.
gosh! What's your favorite dish, Ivana?
Peruvian.
Probably ceviche, I would say.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Mine, right? Mine.
Yeah,
My
of course yours.
ceviche. Well answered.
Ooh, papa rellena. That sounds good. Joseph is recommending papa rellena. Yeah.
Papa rellena.
Yeah.
Yeah, different feelings, vegetarian, even vegan. There's something about this vegetarian, vegan Peruvian food that I think like the old school Peruvians are very close-minded with these things. Like, for example, if you try to show them like a vegetarian ceviche, many years ago they were like, "No, what are you talking about? Come on, this is not." But I think now we're opening more that there's many more needs. Like, there's more people that don't eat meat, don't eat fish for personal reasons,
Right.
and I think they deserve to try authentic Peruvian food. So I think most of cooks right now are like adapting their dishes to their needs,
Yeah.
especially to make
Delicious.
people enjoy and
Yeah.
taste real Peruvian food.
Um, it's delicious. There's a place in Barranco called Germinando Vida, if I recall.
Terminando vida.
It's so good. Oh my god. There was a taku taku
Yeah.
that was vegetarian. I can't remember what else, but it was just
Oh God.
delicious.
I like these old style guariques, like
Yeah.
very tiny restaurants. I mean, seriously, I mean, if you guys wanted to be honest, they're horrible when you look at them. They're horrible, horrible. But then when you try the food, it's
Oh
like,
my
oh my
god.
God, it's seriously, it's a
So
big
good.
deal. So yeah, these are the
Wow.
best.
I'm like salivating. I think I need to eat
You need to
some.
come back to Peru at least for
Oh
a
my
week
god, I do.
and
Oh,
get
but
10
that's
more
a
kilos of pleasure.
we're good Peruvian restaurants here. I'm not gonna lie. We've had good.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I had parihuela here. It was delicious.
Oh, okay, okay, good. Fair enough then.
Oh, Green Point in Cusco. Yeah, I remember that. That's a good place
Green
too.
Point, yeah. You like it, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
your
really
favorite.
love that.
Okay.
Rucula is, I think, a new restaurant that Green Point opened. and it's quite good. Like I'm very impressed of the quality of food they have for the prices that are not like crazy, are it's
Right.
not expensive, right? So they have this dish. Like my favorite there is definitely the causa bread with some quinoa and deep fried with trout tartar on top. That it's honestly is well made. It's very
Yeah.
well made, and I don't really say this about every place I go. There are few restaurants in Cusco that I like, that I really, 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 really like.
Yeah.
So that I think is one of them.
Cusco's a nice place to explore restaurants too. I remember a long time ago, I don't even, it probably doesn't exist, I don't know, but there was a great Indian restaurant and I really liked it. In San Blas, I can't remember what it's called, but
I think I know what you're talking about.
it was
I don't think
so,
it's there anymore.
no. Yeah, I
No,
mean it
unfortunately,
changes
over
all the
there.
time, but there's always new restaurants to try, new
There's
flavors.
one actually that I took her that is like 20 minutes from the city. Is
Percebiche?
yes,
Yeah.
it's called Tiger Milk Cusco. So the concept of this guy that is from Lima that I know, he has two three restaurants there, and in the morning something afternoon ceviche, then he does tacos and other things with wings, and his style is like comida con calle, like food with the street flavor.
Yeah.
So he brought like the best touch like he could ever bring from Lima. And the tiger's milk that I get there with the ceviche or with the causa, everything is just so perfect. The price is amazing, it's even better. This is what we
Okay.
call bueno, bonito, barato, right? Good,
Right.
good looking, and cheap.
Good price. Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's 20 minutes from the city. Like where is it? Is it
15 minutes in taxi. If you put in Google Maps, Tiger Milk Cusco, you're gonna find it there. And
amazing?
yeah, that it's very good place. We are thinking. I was thinking in creating an article about them. I
Yeah,
think people
please.
deserve to know that place. It's not even a touristic place. It's for locals,
Oh
right?
yeah.
It's for locals, and those are like the best places.
Yeah, since it's also quite far from the center.
No, not
That's why
tourists get
not
there.
many tourists go there.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sharing the Facebook if people want to like check it out.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
Ooh, Stuart is wants to go back. His hat from Catacaos is dying. Oh, Catacaos is awesome. My family
Catacaos.
from Cuba. Yeah, they have beautiful like handmade every like pottery hats. Like it's such an artisanal town. It's so beautiful. Have you guys been up there? You guys are
No,
planning to
No.
go?
probably soon.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
it's beautiful. Yeah, and Catacaos is awesome. Cool. Oh man, you guys really need to do like a live like feed of your adventures across Peru.
Yes.
We want to know more about what you guys are up to.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, no,
Yes.
thanks so much for joining us.
No, thank you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for inviting us.
Thank you for
It was
having
great,
us.
guys. It's nice to share.
Yeah,
If someone there wants to see more about Peruvian food culture in general, my Instagram is cooking_Ricardo, and in her
yeah. I'm gonna
case,
put
Yeah,
you.
also I have a blog.
What's your Instagram, Ivana? Do you have an Instagram, or should I put your blog?
You can put also my Instagram is the same name. It's Slovak.nomad, but also website is slovaknomad.com. So I'm posting right now mostly articles from Peru, some photo reports. Also, like when we go somewhere, for example, I was showing how was Inti Raymi this year
mhm,
because last year couldn't happen because of the
yeah,
pandemic.
Yeah,
But I went there and it was a bit smaller than it used to be, but still it was really really beautiful, really nice. Like you could see these actors and just some photos that I wanted to share. Also, 1 week ago we went to see offering in one of the community.
Yenkoya,
So
Yenkoya,
yeah,
an offering to Pachamama.
yeah, so I'm gonna also share photos from these offerings.
amazing.
She thought she was gonna be the sacrifice for a moment, but then. Hey, Susan, I got a question for you. A very quick one.
Yeah.
Do you guys know traveling in Peru, Ryan Fila, right?
Yeah, we just shared
Yeah.
one of the videos. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
we I hang out with him almost every day here.
Yeah, we went for
Because
offerings.
yeah, we went with him to the offering. We call him the Slim Shady. He looks like Eminem. Come on. So
Ah, that's awesome.
yeah,
That's
guy's amazing. He's
small
very
world.
very cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, he's really cool. Maybe I'll invite him next week for to chat
Yeah,
with us. But yeah,
ask
he
him
did
to sing. Ask him to do some
Oh,
improv. Yeah, he's very good.
Peruvian songs or rap.
No, he's Eminem. Like seriously. The first time I met him, he was with a headband, with a white long shirt, very very long, and he was. Yeah, I couldn't resist it. I had to call him Eminem.
yeah, Ricardo is meeting always some celebrities
Yeah,
or
people that
some
look
people.
like I met like a white Will Smith. He looks like him. He's identical. And I'll show you a picture soon. We have a friend that looks like John Wick, Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves.
Oh
It's
wow,
actually him.
so
And
fun.
yeah, and list goes
that's
on.
nice.
Well, thank you.
That's so cool. Oh, awesome. Well, yeah, it's such a small world when you're traveling and you meet, travelers at bars, at restaurants. I miss that
Yes,
bad life.
yes, that's
Cool.
very nice.
Well, I'm sure we'll be back with you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. And yeah,
Thank you.
guys, everyone, we have Ricardo's videos and our virtual experiences that you can get and sign up for our giveaway. Ivana's writing articles on her blog, and we're sharing them on our site too. Thank you guys for sharing your Peru experiences with us.
Thank you
Thank
for letting
you.
us
Yeah.
Yeah,
share this
thank
video.
you
Okay,
for
So
being
guys. Yeah.
interested.
No.
until you next time, because we'll see you
Until
soon again.
next time. Yeah. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.